Greetings and cheers once again. Back with another beer. This is from good old Boston, Massachusetts, from our friends at Samuel Adams, which is a quite popular brewery here in the United States. They're definitely not a micro. You can pretty much get them anywhere. I've seen them pretty much coast to coast. They're popular and they're very good, as opposed to most mainstream beer. I wouldn't exactly call Sam Adams a mainstream beer, but they're pretty close to it. But they're very good. I don't think I've had a bad brew from them yet. They're very diverse, and actually today I will be trying a new one that I have not had before. Their flagship beer is the just the Sam Adams, Boston Lager. This is Samuel Adams Black Lager. I'm a big fan of black lagers, schwarzbiers as they are called, Dunkels, which is sort of a lighter version of a schwarzbier. This is, where is our alcohol percent? I do not see it. You look here. Beer Advocate says it is 4.90 alcohol by volume. So that's pretty standard. It's not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and pour this right now into this is my favorite pint glass. This is my Heartland Brewery Bavarian Black Lager glass. Scope in on that for a minute. Heartland Brewery is in New York City. They're very good. They make all their own beer there, obviously, and sell nothing else. Therefore, it's not a paradise for beer drinkers, but it's a good stop. I usually go there whenever I visit the city. So, let us pour our Samuel Adams Black Lager into this pint glass here. As the name would imply, this is going to be a very dark beer. Yes, as you can see, it's almost completely black, coffee colored. You can almost not see through it. I see a little bit of light through there. Like I said, I'm a big fan of black lagers, schwarzbiers, dunkels. I encourage people to try black lagers more. Even people that are usually turned off by the sight of very dark beers. It's not right to be intimidated by dark beers. I think most people get the impression that a dark beer is a very heavy, very heavy beer and unpleasant, but they're not really. And a Schwarzbier is different from a porter or a stout. Porters and stouts are heavier and stronger, and Schwarzbiers are also definitely lagers, whereas porters and stouts are more on the ale side. But we can see here it's got a nice foamy head to it, very dark, and the darkness of dark beers generally comes from dark malts. And that's another thing. I think the less experienced beer drinkers might think that dark beers are hoppy beers. They're really not. Porters and Schwarzbiers and stouts are very malty and therefore usually very smooth. As you get closer to a porter and a stout, they're going to be heavier, obviously. But it's a good smell. A little bit of interesting. Some chocolate tones to it. I'm going to go ahead and take a drink here. It's on the sweet side. Very malty. It starts out chocolatey. It stays pretty chocolatey. A little bit of coffee taste to it. It sort of moves from chocolate into coffee. There's definitely a coffee aftertaste to it. It's very good. This is, again, my first time trying this, so I'm just savoring it a little bit more. Again, all Sam Adams beers are generally pretty good, the ones that I've had anyway. This is definitely not the best black lager I've ever had, but I've had some very good ones, and a lot of German ones, and the Germans make very good black lagers, schwarzbiers. The name itself is German, so you figure they would get it right, but this is very good. The head recedes a little bit. Some good lacing. Yeah, the coffee aftertaste definitely stays with you, but it's very malty and very smooth. I like the way the transition goes from the chocolate to the coffee taste. It's very good. And it's very roasty, as are most dark beers like this. It's not very, it's not thick. It has despite being very dark, it has it's about a medium mouthfeel to it. It's not very bitter. It's not very hoppy. Again, the malts are gonna take control in a schwarzbier or a porter. It's good though. I like it. It's very drinkable. I could see doing an entire drinking session with this, or maybe waiting till the end. It's easy to handle. I guess I would recommend this. I don't know what kind of rating I would put on it just from taking a few drinks here, but by the time I get to the bottom of this, I'm sure it'll be around the 3.5 to 4 on a scale of 5 points for me. Yeah, it's very good. Let me see if there's anything I missed here looking on Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate, it's rated a B+, which is pretty good, considering it's not a it's not a German beer. It's a German style beer, obviously, but it's not a German beer. It's purely American. Sam Adams. Yeah, I guess I covered pretty much everything on this one, so it was interesting. Good experience. I tried a new beer today. It's nothing I haven't experienced before, but it's good. Another quality brew from Sam Adams, I would say. Cheers. Another good one. Thanks.